A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Today I welcome to all of the biology students to my YouTube channel Biology with Muhammad Abid Malik. Now we are going to start our today's lesson. Our lesson is based on classification, aims and principle. So our objectives regarding this topic are clear. We are trying to understand about classification and some other terms of biology regarding classification, and secondly we try to understand about aims and principles of classification. Now we are going to start our lesson that starts from introduction. Over 10 million kinds inhabiting on the earth, 1.5 million animals and 0.5 million plants are known to biologists. Other 7 millions are still there is no work or maybe a little bit work on other 7 millions that are the really unknown to biologists. Now we are going to positively start our lesson. If we have considered the range of size, we can see that biologist knows small and simpler bacteria. Biologists have so much information collected, so much information and work done on smallest and simplest bacteria to large and complex humans. That's our area on which we have do work. Biologists have done work on this segment, but still there is a lot of area where uh, need to work. So we try to understand about the inhabiting habits of different organisms. Some of the organisms are inhabiting in sea, some are in air, and some are on land. Some of the organisms are going through work, some fly, and some are still stationary to their places. We try to understand some of the characteristics of organisms. As we are well aware, each has its own way of life, like getting food. All the organisms have different ways to get food. Secondly, avoiding unfavorable environmental conditions. Every organism having different ways to avoid from unfavorable conditions. Similarly, finding a place to live, inhabiting places, habitats, the organisms choose it according to their needs, and in the end reproducing its kind. Of course, all the organisms reproduce and produces their offspring in a different way. So we are going ahead. As we know, there is a lot of diverse kinds of organisms. There is a lot of diversity in the organisms, so it becomes difficult to learn about their characteristics. So due to these things, we are divide the organisms to to understand, to study easily into groups and subgroups. So we try to understand about biological classification. Classification is a method by which biologists divide organisms into groups and subgroups. That is the phenomena or process of classification. Secondly, what are the aims? Second objective. The aims of classifications are so much simple: to determine similarities and differences among organisms so that they can be studied easily. Very simple. To make a study easy on these organisms, we divide the organism into different groups and subgroups, or we follow the classification. Secondly, to find the evolutionary relationships among organisms, that is our second aim or objective. Now we are trying to study different terms which are relevant to classifications. First of all, we try to understand about the taxonomy. Taxonomy is a branch of biology which deals with the study of classification of organisms into groups and subgroups. Yeah, simple. The branch of biology which deals with the classification standards, taxonomy. Secondly, systematics, the branch which deals with the classification and also traces the evolutionary history of organism. If the evolutionary history of organism is also be studied. So that is termed as systematics. Basis of classification, similarities in characteristics and differences. That is the first base. And second is the evolutionary history. If we have to consider an example like sparrow are more closely related to pigeons than insects on the basis of internal external structures. Of course some other things are we also there, so we will also try to grab that information. It means that the former two have common evolutionary history. Of course sparrow have evolutionary history relevant to pigeons, not with insects. And some principles on the principle external base, external and internal structures. On the basis of external and internal structure, we divide the organism into groups and subgroups. Secondly, stages of development from embryonic stage to adult or adolescent. That stages are the basis. First one, external and internal structure. Second, stages of development. And third, that is the new era. In this new era, DNA is considered as the basis or the rule for the classification. So simple, the difference in the DNA between different organisms, that also provides the basis for classification. So in the end, we are going forward towards the evaluation. That is our last segment. In this segment, we try to understand about some questions which can be generated from this topic. So then first question that arises in my mind, so please, do you know about systematics? If you grab the definition of systematics, please put it in the comments. Second question, define taxonomy. Please put, if you grab it, then please put it into the comments. Third question is that describe about aims of classification. If you grab the information about classification, then please put it in the comments. In the last, I am really thankful to you to listen me, to listen to view, to watch my video. Please, if you feel that our videos, our lessons are good, please subscribe my channel. And second request, and also forward these videos to your friends. With this last segment, I am really thankful to you. Inshallah, I will see you with the in the next lesson tomorrow. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.